Welcome to the Capital Region Homes on Demand, brought to you by the Capital Region Builders and Remodelers Association. Today, we will be spotlighting 12 of the area's top builders and remodelers by giving you an introduction to the leaders of these operations and a bit of their background and building philosophies, in hopes that when you're ready, you'll choose one of these outstanding companies to give you the quality build you deserve. Our first builder is Michael's Group Homes.
My grandfather started it back in the 60s, passed it on to my father and my uncle. It was conversation around the dinner table. It's what we grew up doing, something I've always been passionate about. We have a lot of different products there for many different lifestyles. We're building in Albany County, Saratoga County, Warren County, and we can come to you too. We do a lot of maintenance-free communities. We're also able to go to someone's own personal lot and build a custom home for them. We like to build for everyone. We're gonna find that piece of property that's gonna fit you. We'd really just like to know that they could buy into the lifestyle and the community that we're building. We can really be custom, blow out a wall and make a little bump out or add some square footage. As long as we can get all that stuff on paper, boy, the building process is extremely smooth from there. Customers are first and foremost for us. We have done many builds for people 2-3 times in their lifetime. The thing that gives me the most pride about my company is really our team. They're extremely knowledgeable and passionate about building. We have a lot of sites that are coming soon that are going to be really exciting. Anytime when we can bring on a new community, that's always exciting for us.
The Homes on Demand is a new concept for us all.
To me, it's a great way to communicate to the public in a new way.
The idea of a camera coming through, floating through a house and showing off the workmanship that we love to show off is ideal.
My dad, who started our business many years ago, over 4 decades now, has really brought his 5 sons into the business. It's our life, it's our bloodline. An Amador customer really is very broad in range because we are so diversified in our product type. We offer condominiums to townhomes to single families of all sorts. Repeat homeowners really seems to be a pattern that we have at Amador Group. We always start with some discovery questions. Who they are, what's their lifestyle, what are they looking for? Our customers, they're involved almost every step of the process. They are involved with approving the final design. They are involved in the color selections and the interior decor and the exterior. There's 2 principles of any good relationship. It's communication and it's trust. We at Amador build a very good quality home. Our tagline at Amador Homes is surround yourself with excellence. I'm proud to make sure that we follow through on that excellence.
My grandfather, who really started this whole business, was customer oriented. We've worked hard to continue that tradition. We have many different subdivisions right now that address from the first-time home buyer through to the empty nester. I think the basic thread that we have with all our customers is they truly want to customize. We always allow customers to move walls, change rooms, move windows, change elevations. We will take in a customer on a lot hold and get their wish list. If the wish list looks good and fits within their budget, and then the subdivision meets their ultimate criteria, that customer will then go to contract with us. We have an interior designer that we meet with them, and they go through every aspect of the home, and they do selections. During that process as well, we have our in-house engineer who's drawing up any modifications to the floor plan. They know exactly what's going to be in their home, and more importantly, they know how much that home is going to cost, so that they can comfortably sign off, and then we can build the home exactly as they've asked us to. We have a very intimate relationship with our customers. When they come back to us again and again to build with us again, we know that we are meeting our customers' needs. We are truly allowing people to customize homes, and we're doing it for very affordable rates.
Come on in.
Hi, I'm from Apollo Heating. I'm here to fix your furnace.
At Apollo,
Hey there.
Can I try?
we credit our success to the relationships we build with our customers.
I fixed it!
24/7.
Apollo.
Since 1926, Earl B. Fiden Appliance has been your local family-owned and operated full-service appliance destination. Over the years, many things have changed, but our focus has not. We offer the largest selection of the finest products at the lowest prices. Come see the full line of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove appliances, superior design and unmatched functionality. Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove offer quality without compromise. Trust Earl B. Fiden to deliver the kitchen you've been dreaming of.
Getting beautiful windows with Pella is easy.
And we were confident because Pella offers the Pella Care Guarantee, which covers the product and installation. They perform over 7,000 quality checks in a typical hour.
They really take pride in what they do.
Like us.
If these walls could talk, they'd cry uncle. They didn't plan to become offices or yoga studios, but they've stood by us, even when we got a little stir-crazy. For that, they deserve some thanks. They deserve Benjamin Moore.
Upstate New York's leading resource for homeowners, new home builders, commercial builders, and remodelers.
I think it's important for customers to do their own due diligence ahead of time.
Before a customer's going to build a home, they should know really, what the builder is about.
They should really interview the builder. I got in the trades when I was at a young age, helping my dad do remodeling projects. Went to school for engineering, just like building new construction. We have one subdivision that tends to be downsizers, a little higher end buyer. One of our projects in East Greenbush, that tends to be a starter community. And then our new site in Colony tends to be kind of the second home that the people are moving up, a little higher end product there. We also do some off-site, one-off homes. It's very diverse, our client base. We would sit down, see what you're looking for, your budget, where you want to be. We just see what your wants and needs are and see how we could make the size of the house and the amenities of the house fit that budget. Customer tends to be more involved on the front end. They're working with our interior designers, doing their selections. Once all that product is selected, really the involvement, kind of wanes a little bit. Everybody wants to see their house being built, so we try to get them through the house just to see what different stages are. The most important thing to me about building is really providing a good experience for our customer. We can do the $1 million home or we do the entry-level home. A lot of our clients are first-time home builders. They're just thrilled to be in a new house. It's fun seeing that excitement. That kind of drives us in our business.
My family has always been in the business. I enjoy building homes. It is a passion and it's an interesting career.
My dad started the company when I was 4 or 5. My main job is working in the design center.
The demographic is going to be diverse.
A lot of our customers tend to be people who are looking to downsize.
You're going to have a family that wants maintenance free. You're going to have an empty nester that wants a ranch.
And they just want more one-level, easy living.
Our new site at East Point, right off Exit 9 in Clifton Park.
That is going to be smaller lots, but very well-designed homes a mix of ranches and colonials.
What I like to know about somebody before building a home is what their specific needs or concerns are.
People start by picking their lot.
Once you get comfortable with our pricing and product line and feel comfortable to move forward, the next step would be to go to contract.
We have a pre-construction meeting where we talk about adding windows, any changes to the structural form of the house. Then you would come in the design center, and together we put together all of the finishes that make your home yours.
At that point, I like to say everything is on cruise control. We love what we do. It's a family management team. We have award-winning floor plans. We have A-plus locations. The most important thing to me about building is delivering a beautiful home built to the specific needs of the customer.
And we love helping them bring that dream to life. We try so hard to build communities that people are really excited to come home to.
We'll take good care of you.
It's a family business. My brother and I are current owners. The customer service side of the business is really what drew us in.
My father was a carpenter. I always was fascinated how, with his own two hands, he could actually build something.
We're a remodeler. We go into people's houses where they live.
And we do everything from handyman work of fixing a leak, all the way up to a full house project.
We don't build new. We don't do roofs. Other than that, we do everything in between.
We try to educate the homeowners.
We really care about our customers. Everyone has a really strong drive to make it perfect.
The best way to get started pursuing a kitchen or bathroom project is reach out, communicate what your goals are.
We do initially encourage our customers to bring anything in that's going to help.
We're a full-service remodeler, from designing the project to providing all the labor, guiding them along with selections, all the way to completion and warranty.
We are going in partnership with our customers, so we will hold your hand in all steps of the process.
We can bring our expertise in to provide advice and ultimately try to bring that vision to reality. The most important thing to me when starting a project is that we have all the planning, all the expectations set ahead of time. We want customers to know that they can trust us.
Our idea is really that we're improving people's lives.
We've been in the business since 1915.
Our purpose is to be here to maintain and improve the existing structures in our community.
Doing your best work from home is not easy when you don't have the right space. Let California Closets help you get organized and create the perfect space that works for you. Love where you live and work. Schedule your free design consultation today at californiaclosets.com.
Clean is a feeling. It's the satisfaction of upgrading to a bidet seat just like that. And the simple joy of washing your hands without ever touching a faucet. We think it's the little things that matter. And we know you do too. That's why we create moments to feel Kohler clean every day.
Your home is your happy place, so light it well. Your home is at the center of your life, and Wahlberg Lighting Design and Electric will help you design lighting to fit your lifestyle. Shop one of our 3 showrooms for the latest styles in home lighting and ceiling fans. We are your lighting and fan experts.
When it's time for something special, it's time to visit Paul Perry Kitchens. We specialize in kitchen design, cabinetry, and countertops, priding ourselves in going above and beyond for your satisfaction. Paul Perry Kitchens, the right choice for your new kitchen.
Curtis Lumber is committed to the Capital Region as an essential business. Whether you are a homeowner, builder, or contractor, Curtis Lumber is here for you now and will be in the future. Curtis Lumber, proud to support the people who help to make our community home.
Life always seems to start and end in the kitchen. If you can imagine it, our designers can create it with well-born cabinetry. The kitchen is the heart of your home. Don't settle for anything less than a new well-born kitchen from Curtis Lumber.
Precision Upstate is designing and installing beautiful shower enclosures and custom closets. Join 25,000 satisfied customers. By the way, We make marble glow in the dark.
Nothing is more exciting to me than watching a family or a new homeowner open up that front door for the first time.
If the builder can answer your needs and build the home that you're wanting with the items and the upgrades and the options that you want within your budget, then you're going to ultimately choose that builder.
There are a lot of talented builders and carpenters and every trade in this area.
My father was an executive with General Electric, and we moved quite frequently. And it was always his passion to buy a home that needed some work. I always had the chance to be on his coattail and learn some of the tricks of the trade. He started the business in '77. I joined him in '85. I loved building. I love the equipment moving and seeing things go vertical.
I wanted to work with my father. I knew that if I entered the company business, then we would have a lot in common.
We are a large company, and we have 11 communities. We have young people, we have professionals, we have families that are up and coming and growing, we have families that are downsizing, moving on. We really do have a product that will cater to almost any one of them. You need to talk to us. Tell us about your lifestyle. Tell us what you're looking to accomplish. Make sure we understand where you want to be monetarily.
I really want to understand what areas of the home are most important to them.
You'll enter into a selection process. We're going to work with you to morph the colors and the finishing touches of the home to be exactly what you want. Once the home is physically going vertical, their involvement will back off more to an enjoyment process. I've always built our own personal family homes in the communities that we have built. We get a great deal of satisfaction in seeing the people grow, their lifestyles change, their families grow up or move out, and enjoy the process of a new home or a new community.
If you want quality, that's where we're at.
My love from building came from my father. I used to love going out to sites with him, and that just inspired me to branch out on my own. They want to be involved. They want to be excited to work with my design coordinator, picking out their different selections, understanding the process. I want them to show up every day and get excited about walking in and looking at their foundation that's put in the ground, no matter how muddy the site is. The first step is that we have to evaluate the site that we're going to build on. Throughout the process, you work with my design coordinator and you figure out if you like the certain fixtures that we provide, or the flooring, or the granite countertops. After that, we are able to then provide you with a price of how much the cost to build of your home is going to be. The big part of what I do is I like to heavily load the front side of my process with all those choices, so that way the client can then step back and just relax a little. My services are mainly new home custom building. I have the utmost responsibility in making sure that your product is delivered on time and to the highest standards and to the highest detail, craftsmanship, quality. It's going to be there for the next few hundred years. You're having a home that's totally unique and that fits your lifestyle.
Growing up, I watched buildings going up around me. I watched people in the trades. When I was in my late teens, I had the ability to work side by side with a carpenter. It just grew into a passion. While some of our main jobs at Quality PM are kitchens and bathroom remodeling as well as additions, the customers that want to work with us tend to be people that want one-stop shopping. You come to us and we're going to take you through the whole process from step one to the completed project. The customer calls in, we make sure it's a good fit for us and for them. The next step in the process is one of us will go to the house. We can help walk them through their ideas, give them some of our own ideas. We give you a selection sheet. You go out, you pick all of your materials from our approved vendors. We sit down and we go through the final cost of the project. We actually build out a schedule that the customers can see online. We will do the plumbing, the electrical, framing, roofing, siding, pretty much anything that can go into a home, we take care of. One of the most rewarding things about doing building and remodeling is working with a client, making sure the customer is happy with the experience along the way. We do a lot of houses where families live in the house during the construction. We come to know them quite well through the process. It's a good relationship back and forth.
These are good, high-paying jobs.
I would encourage young women, even women my age and older, you can get into the trades anytime you want.
The advice I would give to a young person entering the trade is, let's go, come on. This is a great trade. It's something that you learn and you know the rest of your life. I was very much in love with wood shop and metal shop. I was quite talented at trim work and detail work. Then I realized that this is really my passion.
As a kid, I loved floor plans. Just seeing the projects come alive. Usually they have a home and they want an addition or a kitchen renovation or a historic remodel. Age range from millennials up to baby boomers.
We can work with anything from very traditional to super modern. We can fit with anybody.
Flatbrook & Company offer both renovations, additions, and some new homes, but mostly we work with existing.
What we do is we come to your home, sit down, have an interview. Usually most clients all come pre-prepared. They have pictures or they have a house account. We talk about ideas, we talk about budgets.
Our clients are always involved in the construction process.
Don't look at your house the way that you've seen it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. We can take walls out, we can move things around. We have done many jobs where we will take the kitchen and put it where the living room was. It's basically a new home to them.
We are creative and we can give you the best.
We're your installation experts and much more, providing excellence in service since 1993. For 75 years and 3 generations, Capital Kitchens and Baths has helped homeowners design their dream kitchens and baths. Our designers think about the functionality of your kitchen or bath, and we will ask the questions to customize your remodel to your family's needs. We ensure the products you choose are the best quality and stand the test of time. With 75 years of experience, Capital's design team will give you customized, affordable, functional, and stylish space. Visit our website to download a planning guide and get started today.
As a contractor, there's only one window I trust the most, the Andersen 400 series. They're built to perform in any weather, and they look stunning in any room. Love them. And you just got a 5-star review.
Contractors trust Andersen 400 series windows more than any other clad window. That's why they install them in their own homes most often.
Few home improvements offer as great of a return of investment and enjoyment as a new kitchen. Builders Kitchens is a family-owned business that has been providing top-quality cabinetry and countertops to the Capital Region for over 30 years. Let us help make your home new again.
Purchasing a home or refinancing your current one? Let CEFQ Mortgage Services help. We offer a full range of programs to best suit your financial situation. Call today, 518-783-1234, or visit our website, cefqmortgageservices.com.
Royal Building Products has what you need to make any exterior design statement. Our select cellular composite siding has the gorgeous wood aesthetics to make your home a neighborhood standout. Cedar rendition siding adds contemporary charisma with its wide reveals and multi-tonal wood grains. Zuri premium decking inspires your outdoor space with exotic wood looks, colors, and inlay options. And our PVC trim complements every siding type, color, and style. Ready for any exterior possibility? So is Royal.
Designing and building spaces that reimagine indoor and outdoor living.
I was raised in a family that was full of handyman. I love the idea of being able to build a piece of history. Here I am today with a team of 22 talented people, and we do some great products. We're a unique firm that we're not mass producing homes. Our customers tend to be really heavily into the design aspect of it. It's not just a house at that point, it's an experience to go through the building process. There's an architect team on each project, and we bring them on board, and it starts with an interview process. And that program meeting is a heavily involved investigation into your lifestyles, and it starts becoming live, three-dimensionally. We put 3 months into programming, concept, schematic, and now we get to see this 3D model of what that home could be. Through this whole process, we're balancing budgets. The final stage of drawings with the architect, he's producing construction documents, and that's where we go for permit. And our production team is then introduced to the client, taking them through every step of the electrical, the mechanical phases of the project, and ultimately, finished product, by the time we're ready to turn keys over, it should be a zero punch list. We serve on a silver platter. We refer to ourselves as more of a wait staff than a builder. We get smiles and we get repeat clients because of that.
How I got into the business has become a bit of family folklore. We all originally thought it would be my brother. I was out of the area working and came back to the area, so I decided to stay because I was enjoying the creative aspect of the business. There's always going to be that level of interaction that will determine how that relationship is going to evolve. It's my opportunity to understand their personal situation because it's really my goal to get them as much as possible for their budget. At CRBRA Homes, we do pride ourselves on having a very structured system for our customers. By having a structured system for people to go through, they're making good decisions along the way in a timely manner. They're going to be meeting with different vendors, our interior designer. They're going to meet the construction team that's going to be building their home, and we're also going to be reviewing their blueprints, their paperwork, and all of their selections so that we can make sure everybody has a full understanding of what's going to happen. The process really is what drives the experience. What is most important to me about building a new home? Really, it comes down to the quality of the products that we're putting into the house. I want to know when I go to sleep at night that my customers are in a house that I can stand behind.
Thank you for watching. I'm sure any of the builders featured here today would be happy to discuss your next building project. Just tell them the Capital Region Builders and Remodelers Association sent you.